The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom Wike, has approved far-reaching reforms aimed at sanitizing land administration in the FCT. The new policies, which take effect from April 21st, 2025, will regularize area council land allocations, issue titles to mass housing residents, and enforce strict timelines for land development. Our correspondent, Usman Katun Umar, reports.
In a move described as bold and long overdue, the FCT Minister, Barrister Nyesom Wike, has rolled out comprehensive reforms in land administration across the nation's capital. Speaking through senior FCTA officials including Chijioke Nwakoeze, Director Land Administration, FCTA, and Lere Olayinka, Senior Special Assistant Public Communications and Social Media, at a press briefing in Abuja, the minister outlined new measures that will fundamentally change how land is allocated, titled, and developed within the FCT. One major highlight of the reform is the enforcement of a 21-day window for land allottees to accept and pay for rights of occupancy. Failure to do so will render the offer invalid. Allottees are also required to develop their plots within 2 years, a move targeted at discouraging land speculation and hoarding.
What we are saying here is that the moment you get your offer, you have 21 days to make all payments. Unlike before that, people just get offer and go and sleep, and you'll be waiting for who to buy the land from them and get money to come and pay. The implication of this is that if you are looking for land renovation in the FCT, you must have your money ready.
In another decisive policy shift, all land documents issued by area councils will now be subjected to statutory regularization. Out of over 261,000 submissions received since 2006, only a little over 2,000 have been fully processed. Officials say the backlog will now be cleared with renewed urgency. For residents in mass housing estates who have waited decades for formal titles, relief may finally be in sight. A new operational framework will fast-track titling for both developers and subscribers beginning April 21. The mass housing program, launched in 2000, has struggled with compliance, with only 2 of 445 developers meeting initial conditions.
Since 2000, the mass housing program was initiated. Not much. In fact, out of 445 estates, only 2 estates, have had their papers properly vetted, and then the proper titles, statutory titles given to the buyers of those houses. That represents less than 1%. Less than 1%. 2 out of 445 is less than 1%. So we have about 443 estates to deal with. The minister has graciously approved that we go into it and make sure that we give people their titles. People hold these papers, they can't use it for anything. They can't use it in the banks. They can't use it for anything serious. It's just that you are in your house and probably nobody is disturbing you. But now, in the coming months, you will see house owners in the various estates in Abuja holding certificates of occupancy issued by the Federal Capital Territory Administration.
The reforms are expected to boost government revenue, end racketeering, and enhance development within the FCT. Officials urge all stakeholders to prepare for implementation, warning that failure to comply with the new deadlines will attract serious consequences. Usman Katun Umar, ASO Television News.